We're always looking at growth opportunities, looking at new markets, and also growing our collection in the markets that we operate in, whether it's in Europe or whether it's in Latin America, Africa, South Asia or Southeast Asia, which are our markets. For India, it's been one of our largest markets and continues to be a very strong pipeline for sourcing, but also talent and design. What we've just now putting more focus on is getting our global design center, which is based in Italy, to also work very, very closely with the Indian team and actually have a hub in India to become a design center to produce products and designs for all our emerging markets, where India, I think, understands better.
With the Commerce Minister's visit, trade ties between India and Switzerland, we all know that there are various other trade agreement talks that are already happening with the EU. How do you look at all these developments as well? See, this clearly opens up opportunity for us to import from India more freely and more also financially and commercially viably. For Europe, it's not such a problem for us start with, but there are other markets like the Middle East where it becomes much easier for us now. Right. And with all this talk, of tariffs, of manufacturing in particular countries, how does this impact and how do you look at this particularly? Because India has always been talking about make in India, and now we're looking at similar sort of voices coming in from the US. We're seeing similar sort of statements coming in the EU. How do you see all of this playing out?
EU and Western Europe or North America are not really relevant for us, so I wouldn't like to comment on that. But the reality is, for any company, supply chain is one very, very critical piece, and we need to continue to evaluate and see, review and check where our supply chain should come from. For us, where we have our own 15 plus factories around the world, that is a very important source of competitive advantage. So in many ways, what is happening could even work better for us because we already have manufacturing facilities in many of our top countries.